The Little Theater has been a strong community place. It's a home and a heart of where our girls and boys have gathered for years. Initially in the mansion, it was the ballroom for the Flood family. When the sisters came, it became a beautiful gathering space.
And truly, the Little Theater, as beautiful as it is currently, it hasn't changed since I was a student here. And I'm 32, I graduated when I was 18, it's been 14 years.
We have really seen growth, in fact so much growth that some of our spaces are overflowing with our programming, which has led us to name a major project in the strategic plan, and that is the renovation of the Little Theater.
The fact that it will be used with all performing arts, the small black box theater for smaller theater productions, it opens up our possibilities. Instead of doing one really big band concert and one really big musical, maybe a couple of other little things that can involve different types of students with their different interests. That's what I'm looking forward to. And the fact that we have such a collaborative group of professionals, the possibilities are endless.
It is a significant project, and in addition to thinking of it as a space for performing art, we also think of it as a space where a large conference could be held, and the overflow into the space outside the Little Theater. But the enhancement of that isn't just about the space. That space is there to provide the right container for student as producer.
We've developed a program where students take leadership roles, so props designer, sound designer, lighting designer, set design assistant, costume designer, all overseen by the adult faculty that works here, but really passing on the artistic ownership to them.
What has motivated us to look at the enhancement of the Little Theater in the Flood building is the program development and expansion of our performing arts, especially the instrumental music program. We went from approximately 50 students engaged in an instrumental program to now not having enough space on the stage to accommodate them all.
We try to grab any space we can. We have this designated band room, which is shared with grades 5 through 12. It's also a storeroom. If we need to work with smaller groups, we would go out in the hall. We have stringed instruments and cellos underneath the stairwell.
Having the funding, having the space, truly is the beginning of how we can then fill in all of the different aspects that we want to apply for our department here.
For the art lovers, it gives us a space, obviously, to express yourself. As I said previously, whatever you cannot express in words, in writing, you can do that through music, whatever medium it is. Via instrumentation, via vocal, singing. You know, that's why music is so great. It makes you feel something that you cannot touch, but you can feel.
It helps build confidence for everything. You're learning something that's brand new. You have to learn how to blow, how to play, how to read, how to interpret, and it supports every part of the cell in your being.
You know, life is very chaotic. Middle school and high school can be very challenging in a lot of different ways, academically, but also socially. And what's great about theater is you can leave those problems at the door and come in and be someone completely different.
I think it's really fun and it's interesting to be able to be another person and learn who they are and what they think about things and how they feel about things, because sometimes it's different than what I would think.
They can use the confidence that they've built through performing for public speaking, or the skills that they've developed on just collaboration in an office or really anywhere else, in a spaceship, who knows, you know?
It's so cool to be able to come back to the school that you went to and see it start with Miss Franz's ideas and blossom into what it's become. And I just think that part of the reason why I was hired and my wife was hired and some of these other new employees with us is because we are going to help fill in that hall in the future. We are going to be the teachers that will continue Miss Franz's ideas and her vision. And we can't do that without a little bit of help.